Hello there and welcome back. This is Amir. Let's learn about triggers. In this video, we're learning about triggers, meaning running a project automatically. So on the left-hand side, if I click on the arrow on the input, you can see the first one is the text type input, which I can add to the canvas. Beneath that, there is this trigger section where we have 3 different available triggers. The first trigger available is schedule, meaning you can run a project on, let's say I'm going to run 2 per minute, per hour, per day, per month, or per week. So you can automatically run your projects based on frequency. Next is received Gmail. So whenever we receive an email in a particular Gmail account, we can automatically respond to that. Let's set that up real quick. First thing you would need to do, you need to sign in with your Google account. When you went through the authentication process and signed in with your Google account, you'll see the trigger like this. You can provide a test email, a test body, and in order to test or run it, you need to check consent is the content, which means the body of the received email, and from is the email address that we received the email from. Right, so if I want to use the content in the real life example, I give it to an LLM, and in the instruction section, I just add reply to the emails based on a given context, and then the email would be email to reply to. And let's just say for the context, we can give it a URL knowledge base. So as we learned previously, it can go to the LLM and the user query. You can also specify here context would be this URL node. And we're not going to go over outputs, but just for this particular example, if I go to output under actions, you can see send Gmail. So if I drag and drop one send Gmail account, recipients would be the person who sent this email. So from can go directly to recipient. Subject, I can have like an input node as the subject saying something like hi there. And the content would be obviously the content provided by the LLM. So completion goes to the content. So this is like a basic example how to utilize receive Gmail under triggers and reply to that email with actions under output. Last but not least trigger is Typeform. So whenever a form is submitted on Typeform, we can run a project. Let's do that real quick too. First step would be to authenticate and connect our Typeform. Once authenticated and connected, you can see all your different forms here. You can select the form and just click on enable webhook, and the project will run whenever a new form is submitted. Information on the form can be sent to an LLM to reply to. So in order to do that, you just connect content to the LLM, and that would be it. Let's wrap it up with what we learned on how to run a project automatically using triggers. We explored 3 options: Typeform, Gmail received, and schedule. Experiment with, build exciting automations and AI assistants, and see you in the next one.